大家好啊，又係暗網哥哥啊！即係我每次喺個頻道要講啲好嚴肅同埋要好準確嘅話題嘅時候呢，我都會選擇用英文去講嘅。今日亦都唔會例外啦。3、2、1 Hi everybody! So on May 31st, I submitted my tax information to Google because they requested that all YouTubers had to do so, or else there may be a mandatory 30% deduction off the ad revenue that we got. Now, I'm a very interesting case as I used to live in Canada, have all my bank information in Canada, but grew a Hong Kong-based YouTube channel and have recently moved back. So in this case, do I pay Canadian taxes or Hong Kong taxes? And Canadian taxes are no joke, I'm telling you that. And in the end, I just had to pay the lowest common denominator taxes to them, and I wasn't charged the extra 30% even though I was late. That really shows you how the YouTube platform, how different it is comparing with different countries. The easiest way to look at the culture of that country in terms of YouTube is the trending tab. I recently was on number 42, the highest for the trending tab for a video I made about a Malaysian YouTuber. But if you look at the trending tab for different countries, you can see the different cultures. Like, let's say the trending tab in the US, it's mostly entertainment-based content. Same with Canada, where I'm from. Even Malaysia, entertainment content. But if you look at Taiwan, it slowly becomes more political. There's more big corporations content in the trending tab. And if you look at Hong Kong, the #1 video on YouTube's trending in Hong Kong is a video by RTHK's produced視點31 YouTube channel. And it's essentially a debate with the current TV battle they have right now with a very traditional conglomerate monopoly, ex-monopoly TVB, and the wave-making, hit-making New Kids on the Block ViuTV, and that battle that's happening right now on TV. Now, the 31-minute video has 5 main points. Do television programs have a responsibility for educating the youth? Political divide in Hong Kong causing artists on one side or the other being bullied by the online netizens. ViuTV's artists Mirror and Error dominating the current entertainment culture of the moment. The last 2 points are what I want to talk about as a YouTuber. Entertainment's impact in society in Hong Kong and South Sea, TV South Sea, as opposed to YouTube views. Since coming back to Hong Kong, I've truly realized the impact of media, movies, music, and how integrated it is with the society. One of the ladies in the conversation compared television's influence on the youth, like how there was this toxic trend back in the day with viral videos of kids tripping each other. Now that's not really an adequate representation because TV is a produced medium by a large platform. But I also don't agree with the other lady saying that an artist's only job is to get people to watch TV again, is to get them to enjoy the content and entertainment. Well, I feel that may be true for some other places, like, USA. If you look at US YouTubers, Mr. Beast, he can do some crazy stuff, but that has no impact on politics. At the other side, I feel like in Hong Kong, there always has to be an association with politics. And I feel the two are a merged phenomenon. Just look at the YouTubers that, because of their politics, was completely shunned by the online community. Or YouTubers who are almost at 1 million subscribers because what they're doing in the political arena and the societal arena. Even in the video itself, it states that even the most popular boy band of the moment, Mirror, it's because a feeling of 投射，想俾個機會啲年輕人嗰個感覺 is given to these 12 people because of what recently happened in Hong Kong was seen as the end of an era. And I think in the forms of media, that's the same as well. Recently, TVB, Hong Kong's most prominent and by their stats, most watched television station, just gave out their South Sea, which is their TV show ratings. TV ratings have always been calculated by what's known as the Nielsen's formula. TVB and every other major TV network in the world uses this. Boxes are put in small sample households and then monitored by what station they watch, and they take that little sample and do kind of a huge estimate of what their dim gig or their, South Sea dim are. I mean, I know so many people under the age of 30 who don't even have a TV in their household. I don't even watch that TV. So is that really an accurate representation of the whole situation? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, these kind of engagement posts should also be calculated. I believe that. though it's still hard to do an accurate number. Okay, let's say there's one TV in a household and it can be watched at one time up to 5 to 7 people. Does that count as one view? On YouTube, we usually just watch it on our phones, meaning that that's one view every viewer, meaning the view count of a YouTube video is definitely going to be higher than the view count of a TV in one house. So do we multiply that TV view by 5? And what about the view of a YouTube video and a view of a Facebook video? They count views very differently. A Facebook video, even if you watch it for like 3 seconds, that counts as a view. But to my knowledge, YouTube views are much harder to count. 10,000 YouTube views is gonna have way more impact. I think it all really comes down to the culture and the impact of a culture. Some people could have many followers or a big platform on Facebook, but no one really cares. As opposed to if you look at the United States right now, it's gonna be YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. No one cares about TV over there. No one's even talking about the television stations over there. It's really the culture of that one place, I feel, that makes it important more than a certain number. So I feel like this whole discussion is more than just about the TV. It's more about the impact of that entertainment product on the society in which we live. Whether it's a TV show, YouTube video, song, movie, and if it is good, if you know which platforms are the most impactful and you can make it there, well, then you're the most entertaining one.